What is up, you filthy Beijing AC unit vapors? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to another Daddy Yap episode, where today I'm going to share with you the exact strategy that allowed me to help thousands of people to completely quit the Beijing AC units, the vape, the geek bar, and transition onto lip pillows, upper deckies, or completely get off nicotine. As you already know, I was addicted to vaping and smoking cigarettes for years, killing a vape every single day. First thing when I wake up, last thing when I go to bed, cigarettes all the fucking time. And now I have been 2.5 years completely free from vaping, the healthiest I've ever been, the most dialed I have been in the sheets, the best skin quality I've ever had, the most financial success I've ever had at the age of 23. Just look at these before and afters. This was me when I was vaping and smoking and had no discipline. There's a clear correlation with people who vape having less discipline, having less willpower and ability to have self-control with urges to do stupid shit versus people who don't vape, who are more dialed in and have more discipline. So with that being said, step one of quitting vaping is educating yourself. You are smoking an electronic cigarette the moment you wake up, all throughout the day, when you go to bed. Every 5 to 10 minutes, you are inhaling smoke from a device that was made overseas in a sweatshop that probably has terrible hygiene. They are using e-liquids that are so toxic. You have no idea what you are smoking. You are destroying your lungs, your cardiovascular health, your resting heart rate is in the shitter probably, and you look like a fucking nerd every time you pull up that little freaking lightsaber and start all right, enough. I'm done chirping you because I was once in your feet and I'm here to help you like I help the thousands of people who have watched my videos. On top of the education I just shared with you, the last thing to note is that if you are vaping all day, every day, that is worse than smoking 1 to 2 cigarettes a day. There's no doubt about it. The fact that you can just rip the vape anywhere throughout the day, in your room, in the bathroom, in the car, outside of class, walking through the hallway, anywhere you are, allows for the cumulative amount of smoke and nicotine to enter your body to be much higher. So step one, you're going to grab your vape and you're going to throw it in the trash can. You're going to get right up and you're going to toss your vape in the trash can and you're going to go over to your nearest gas station and purchase some light blue American spirits. Yes, you heard me, cigarettes. I bought these solely for the purpose of the video to show you which ones they are. How much cooler do you look smoking a cigarette than ripping a Beijing AC unit? You look like Thomas fucking Shelby. You look like you're handling business. You ever seen a multi-millionaire fucking successful entrepreneur business owner standing outside his office ripping a vape? No, he's probably smoking a Marlboro Gold or an American Spirit, but that's besides the point. The reason you're going to switch to cigarettes is because once you throw out your vape, you're going to be constantly at the urge to get a hit of nicotine, but this is going to force you to begin to reduce the amount of nicotine entering your body. You're going to allow yourself 2 cigarettes a day the day after you quit your vape, and you're only going to smoke it when you're in the peak craving mode. The first 3 days are going to be absolutely aggressive. You're going to experience extreme withdrawals. You might sweat in bed at night. You're going to be in a bad mood. You're going to be dizzy. You're going to have brain fog. People who are around you are not going to want to be around you. I could not quit cold turkey every time I tried quitting over the 5 years that I vaped until I finally discovered this strategy and did it step by step. You're going to spend 2 weeks giving yourself 2 cigarettes per day at the moments where you are absolutely craving them beyond belief, craving that hit of grapey Beijing AC unit. And you're going to have to step outside. You're going to have to pull out your cigarette. You're going to have to light it. Then you're going to have to take in the tar, smell like shit. Your mouth is going to be flavored disgustingly. You're going to have to then go wash your hands, maybe put on some cologne and some mouthwash, because if you're hiding from your parents with this little vape addiction that you have, they're going to smell this shit and they're going to smack you across the head. Or if you're an adult that just cares a little bit about what they smell like around other people, then you're probably going to wash your hands. Unless you're a European that smokes cigarettes regularly and, you know, where you live, the whole fucking area smells like cigarettes, then you're better off. But I doubt there's many Europeans watching these videos. To my homies out here in the US, 2 cigarettes per day for 2 weeks. Once you get past the 2-week trial period, enters the 6 milligram nicotine mint, nicotine pouch. You can get a nicotine patch, but that's a little bit more boring. And you're going to get yourself a little fucking Zimbabwe, African shuggie. You're gonna drill it right in. You've left the cigarettes. There is now no more smoke entering your body, and you're taking shuggies, okay? 3 to 4 a day. Don't do it as soon as you wake up, and don't do it too close to when you're going to bed, because nicotine is a stimulant. And when you take a stimulant, the moment you wake up in the day, your cortisol levels, your stress hormone will spike much, much harder, okay? This is just not good for you. In simple terms, you wanna delay taking stimulants early in the morning and before you go to bed so you can get good sleep, because it's the most important thing in life, is prioritizing your sleep. With good sleep, you have better mood, less hunger, more focus, higher testosterone, bigger Johnson, okay? Another 2 weeks, so week 3 and 4, you're taking 6 millipillies to the dome now that you have cut the vaping and done cigarettes for 2 weeks, 2 a day, okay? You can stay at the cigarettes for a little bit longer if you can keep it to 2, but if you're smoking 3, 4, 5 cigarettes a day, you're fucking yourself up. The point here is to wean off the smoking and eventually wean off the nicotine, or in my case, just stay on the nicotine, because I love how amazing it is for cognitive focus, enhancement, and just being absolutely fucking peppercorned all day long while I'm doing work, while I'm doing everything, okay? 2 weeks at 6 millipillies. Keep in mind, this might be a little bit strong for anyone who's never done nicotine through the gums, okay? So do 3 milligrams if you don't like the 6s immediately. After 2 weeks of taking 3 to 4 6s per day, you're gonna swap to 3 milligrams. So now you've gone from smoking vaping every day to forcing yourself to step outside and have 2 cigarettes to now taking nicotine orally at 6 milligrams for 2 weeks to then 2 weeks of 3 milligram zins. Once you get past those 2 weeks of 3 milligram zins, quitting nicotine completely will be extremely easy. However, I love nicotine for work purposes and cognitive focus, and have continued to use nicotine and will continue for the rest of my life. Nicotine by itself, the single ingredient in this pouch, is not fucking bad for you as everyone else says it is. What is bad is chewing tobacco. That's what's causing these fucking people's lips to look like a fucking hippo's mouth, right? They're packing an entire horseshoe of tobacco in their mouth. You throw in one top bunker on the left side, one top bunker on the right side, and maybe on the lower side throughout the day. Split where you put them in your lip, and you keep it to 4 zins a day at max if you choose to continue to use nicotine. I myself have never had any side effects. I am healthy. I can smash cardio. I am clear skin, great focus, and absolutely dialed in. Now, moving one step forward, you've made a very big accomplishment here. You've quit vaping, and you've transitioned to either completely quitting nicotine or continuing to use it for the right reasons, right? If you're taking nicotine throughout the day on a day-to-day basis during the week for work, for cognitive abilities, that is okay. But if you're just ripping it to rip it for no reason, hey, let me just catch a buzz, just quit completely, okay? On the weekends, if we're drinking, okay, crank it up a little bit. But the key here is to have control over the substance and use it appropriately. No one here is smashing 40 zins a day. We're using them a couple times a day to stay focused. But this is exactly how you quit vaping. You're now a more disciplined person with more control over the substance, and you don't look like an absolute fucking weirdo. That's it. It's a super simple strategy. And if you want to take it one step further and really dial in your entire fucking life, add in a good workout routine, start eating clean whole foods, avoid sugars, processed foods, junk food, seed oils, stick to animal protein, vegetables, fruits, healthy oils, healthy fats, water, only diet soda, only tequila, hit 10K steps a day, go on a couple walks, make sure you're training hard, lifting weights to failure, and only taking nicotine appropriately when necessary, when you want to focus, when you want to do work, or when you're catching a little bit of a buzz, or maybe if you want to just relax. That is the way to go about it. 2024, quit the fucking vape, fellas. Let me know below if you're on it and you are going to quit it and you're going to get after it. Let's recap the whole strategy. 2 weeks, 2 cigarettes per day. I recommend after lunch and after dinner so you can take a delicious shit. 2 weeks after that, week 3 and 4, 6 milligram pillows, 3 to 4 a day, top bunk, bottom bunk, swap them around. Week 5 and 6, 3 milligrams ins, wherever you want, 3 to 4, and then completely quit or continue to use nicotine if you'd like, because you enjoy the effects on the mind and focus to be a productive fucking animal. I love you guys. See you. Comment below if you're going to quit and let me know what is the next yap you would like to hear about.